Angry guy here, and wow, Bitcoin is almost at $10,000 at this moment as crypto millionaires are about to be born. Yeah, guys, this is truly a moment for the ages. So this is really incredible. Right now, Bitcoin is actually almost at $10,000 a coin. And this is the point where mass FOMO begins setting in. All right. On top of that, the entire cryptocurrency market is now getting an evaluation of $300 billion. The Winkowski twins, I can never pronounce their names right, the guys who sued Facebook, sued Mark Zuckerberg and said that he stole their idea, they're now very big in the crypto space, and they're actually suggesting that we'll hit 10,000 and then we may shoot directly to 15,000. And that is not a bad understatement. I want you guys to understand that as a result of what we're seeing right now, 10,000 right now doesn't feel the same way it felt in 2018. In 2018, there was much more mass hysteria at 10,000. 10,000 is just like a normal number right now. I want you guys to understand that 10,000 is like a normal number right now. And the market is extremely stable at that amount. What that very strongly suggests to us is the room for growth is incredible. It's at the point right now where you're not going to see these giant crashes again where, Bitcoin went from 20,000 down to $3,800. Oh no, all right? For the most part, those days are over. Cheap Bitcoin, you're going to literally hear people calling $10,000 cheap, okay? $10,000 cheap for Bitcoin, $15,000 cheap for Bitcoin. I'm telling you, give it a year, all right? People will say 10,000 is cheap. You're not going to see these prices again, all right? It's literally getting to that point right now. So I hope that you guys have been making your investments because this is, this is go time right now. This is the time when you should be preparing to be selling. So you should already be ready. You should not be just entering the market right now trying to figure out, what am I going to do? What should I invest in? That's no. You should already have your cryptocurrencies ready so that you can begin selling right now. So here's an article. This one is just like from like 5 hours ago. Bitcoin nears $10,000 as total value of all cryptocurrencies surpassed 300 billion, okay? 300 billion. Guys, we're heading to a $1 trillion market. I just want to tell you guys that right now. We are heading to a $1 trillion market in cryptocurrency, and it is absolutely significant because it's creating a huge global shift. Don't forget that people who want to buy Mark Zuckerberg's new, what do you call that coin? His new Libra coin, that they're going to have to invest. They're going to need Bitcoin to buy that. I mean, everyone's rushing into the market, and you guys need to be on your P's and Q's. You can't just be sitting there thinking, okay, well, I'm going to buy when everyone's buying. That's not how you invest. You buy when everyone is selling, and you sell when everyone is buying. You buy when the market is down, but you know how to evaluate a coin to determine if it's valuable. I've also said this, that you should not be investing in Bitcoin. You should be investing in altcoins, okay? Because those are the coins that are going to determine whether or not you're able to become a Bitcoin millionaire. Let's be honest. We invest so that we can make money, so that we can live the lives that we want to live, and we can have happier and better lives, okay? So, I mean, here's another one. Bitcoin price eyes 10,000 after erasing 40% of bear market drop. So the bear market is being erased rapidly. Bitcoin price has recovered 40% of the bear market drop. The breakout has bolstered the bullish setup on the weekly chart, which is currently reporting the strongest buying pressure in 6 months. As a result, Bitcoin looks set to break above the psychological resistance of 10,000. Like I said, guys, that's when the floodgates begin opening. The price has already rallied nearly 130% so far this quarter. Hence, a temporary correction due to a bull exhaustion cannot be ruled out. The outlook, however, will remain bullish as long as the price is held above recent lows near 7,500. Okay. The leading cryptocurrency by market value rose above $9,740 on Bitstamp earlier today. I just want to let you guys know at the time of making this video, Bitcoin is worth $9,925. We are literally $75 away from 10,000 right now. Okay, I just want you guys to know this is where the media starts saying one Bitcoin is worth $10,000 again. Last time, all those people who said, like, guys, I'm telling you, all those people who sold their Bitcoin, sold their cryptocurrency, you're going to see panic setting in because they're going to start thinking, I should never have sold. What was I thinking? Okay. As I said, though, this is the time, this is your opportunity to make the investments that are going to make you into an altcoin, that are going to make you into a crypto millionaire. All right. These opportunities don't come that often. Like, when the .com bubble was happening, I was too young to take part in that. By the time the bubble popped, I was just starting college. Okay. And for us, right now is the time that we need to begin investing in crypto. We need to have our investments set so that we can take full advantage of the growth. And you need to know how to do this. Don't just invest in random coins, okay? What I've actually done for you guys is Mickey told me, he said, hey, you do realize that there are some people who get paid on Friday and they're not able to pick up the course because they're getting paid on Friday, so they're missing the specials. So what I did was we just put out the How to Become a Crypto Millionaire course, and this was released as part of the early bird special for $129. And this course, what we've done is we've given you 2 hours. So you've got, 2 hours and 45 minutes. We're giving you additional 2 hours and 45 minutes. We put it back on sale so that anyone who did not get the course, who was not able to pick up the course at the early bird special price when it was out yesterday, they can actually go and pick it up right now. And it'll be at that price for another 3 hours. Okay. And like I said, if you want to become a crypto millionaire, you have to follow a specific strategy that is used by all others that get to that point of becoming a millionaire. All right. You can become a crypto thousandaire, but if you don't utilize this strategy, then you are not going to become a crypto millionaire. Now is not the time to be playing around, to be like jumping to exchanges and trying to figure out, okay, I need to buy this and buy that. One of the things you should also know is how to convert your cryptocurrencies without using an exchange. Okay. And what we actually do is we have a course for you guys right now. It's $129.99. It's going to be going up. And this is actually going to teach you how it's going to give you the resources you need to convert over 300 different cryptocurrencies without using an exchange. So that course is there. Like I said, the strategy you must use to become an altcoin, a crypto millionaire. This course just came out, and you're going to learn what coins you should be investing in to become a crypto millionaire. You're going to learn the investment strategy used by crypto millionaires to become crypto millionaires, and also how to avoid losing everything on your path to become a crypto millionaire, which is something that is unfortunately very common, but it does happen quite a lot. So you've got the full curriculum right here. You can also take this other course. We have this course right here. Again, price is going up. How to turn cryptocurrency into cash quickly. This is very important because a lot of you, the process of buying crypto and the process of cashing out crypto are actually different. They are not one and the same. All right. So you're going to want to know how to do this effectively so that you can actually safeguard your coins, so that you can actually take money out, take your profit. All right. So with this curriculum, you're going to get the most common and effective methods of quickly turning cryptocurrency into cash. You're going to get an advanced method for cashing out cryptocurrency. You're also going to get locking the value of cryptocurrency assets in, locking in the value so that you don't experience the increases and decreases once you decide that, hey, I want to keep the value of my coin stable. And then also we're going to provide some cash alternative options for cashing out your cryptocurrency. So that course is available. That course is going up to about $150 in just a few days. So check that out. For those of you that don't have a lot of money to invest, I've said this already, that you should have already picked up the how to get tons of valuable cryptocurrency for free without mining or paying for it, because this method is you're just going to have tons of cryptocurrency sitting in your wallet that is going to skyrocket in value. I'm telling you, all right, you're going to get all of this cryptocurrency for free. Get like 100 different cryptocurrencies for free, all right? For free, no investment. And then you will be able to literally just leave them in your wallet. And as the markets are booming and it's getting going up, those cryptocurrencies will start to trade for massive amounts of money. So for example, you get 5,000 of these coins. You wake up one morning and you see that this coin is trading now you didn't pay anything for them, all right? You see this coin is trading for 50 cents a coin. That's $2,500. All right, that's just sitting in your wallet. That has happened to me many times during the last bull run. All right, so this is a very, very important course to have. If you don't have it, go and pick it up. How to get tons of valuable cryptocurrency for free without mining or paying for it. It's $199. Also, you need to know how to time the crypto market so that you can make profit. If you don't understand how the market goes up and down, then many of you are going to get scared. You're going to say, oh gosh, what just happened? All right. You need to know when to invest and when to pull out. Okay. And how different things affect, and how different specific events, seasons, all this stuff, how market behavior is played out. So you're going to learn all of that in this How to Time the Crypto Market and Make Massive Profit course. Again, this course is $199. And of course, and you should have already picked up the How to Choose and Invest in Altcoins that will increase by 10 times to 1,000 times or more. This course is $299, and it teaches you how to do the evaluation so you will know which coins are going to increase by 10 times, by 1,000, by 100 times, by 1,000 times. That is not a game, okay? That is very, very serious. Okay, so with this course right here, let me jump to the right one. How to Time the Crypto Market and Make Massive Profit. All right, this course is really extensive. You get an introduction to timing, predicting, and making massive profit in the crypto market, but you also get the key factors that indicate cryptocurrency market behavior. I also give you all the resources that you're going to need that will allow you to time and predict cryptocurrency market behavior. Another important thing are the factors that cause cryptocurrency increases and decreases that we often overlook. So you're going to learn what those actually are. You'll also get the main factors that cause people to fail at trading crypto, and also the major influences that seasonal holidays have on crypto, on market gains and losses, something people literally know nothing about. You're going to learn how to spot timed investor traps, because there's a lot of those right now that are, especially as the market is booming, you're going to see that happening in different cryptocurrency markets. And you're literally going to, if you don't understand what's happening, if you don't understand how they're manipulating the market, then you can end up losing everything. So you're going to learn how to spot timed investor traps, market manipulation, and use them to profit instead. And of course, you're also going to learn how to take advantage of cryptocurrency market gains and losses. Finally, you're going to learn the most important thing that influences cryptocurrency market behavior, which is the most vital thing to understanding when investing in crypto. And this is literally going to make or break your investing, okay? So when learning how to time the market and when to invest and when not to. So that is a big one. This course, of course, How to Choose and Invest in Altcoins that will increase by 10 times to 1,000 times in value. Again, this course, everyone should have this bucket list course. You learn what to do before investing in altcoins, how and where to find altcoins that will increase by 10 times to 1,000 times in value. You learn how to evaluate altcoins to determine if they will increase by 10 times to 1,000 times in value. You also learn how to spot scam coins and use them to your own advantage to make 10 times to 1,000 times in profit. You also get how to minimize your risk when investing in altcoins to make profit and how to become an altcoin millionaire. And of course, making crazy money through crypto pumps. So those are things that you do need to learn, and you have to learn them so that you can actually be the one who's profiting instead of the one who's losing. All right. You don't, it's not fun being on the losing end. So you have to know these things. If you're watching this video, however, and you have not been involved in crypto, you really don't understand how cryptocurrency works. For example, you don't even know where to buy Bitcoin because you need Bitcoin to basically invest in cryptocurrency. Definitely pick up that course, how to buy Bitcoins and obviously in 3 secret methods. If you don't know where to buy Bitcoin, or else you're going to pay giant premiums. But if you're just like coming in and you still like, you're like watching this video, you're like, I don't even know where to start. One thing I will tell you right now is that you shouldn't spend all your time Googling like free tutorials, because a lot of that stuff is designed to actually push you towards someone else's project, or it's written by people who are not actually giving you the knowledge that you need. Rather, they're trying to get you to sign up for a service, all right? So you get bits and pieces of information, and without having the core foundation down, you can end up losing your investment, losing all of your money that you're putting in, which is terrible. So if you don't really understand Bitcoin, if you don't understand cryptocurrency, you need to actually know the basics before you can play the game. It is not too late for you. You can take the Introduction to Cryptocurrency course. That one's $159.99, and this will teach you the basics that you need to know to begin investing in cryptocurrency. Because again, if you just think you're just gonna roll in and start making money, then you're wrong, all right? Let's read some of the comments from you guys. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments right now. Daniel says crypto boom is coming. Tim says angry, I'm excited, bull run is coming. Next week is when the tech demo is going to be made. That's awesome, bro. Let's do an interview, definitely. Tell all your YouTube collab plus friends about the Kickstarter. You're my first interview. That's awesome, bro. I'll definitely let everyone know about the Kickstarter. I'll put it out there so people can see it. Dr. MGTOW's being doctor. Okay. And he's like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin's at 9,920. Yeah, I told you, bro. I told you. I kept on explaining this, and people are like, yeah, that's that. It's actually 9,926 right now, but who's counting? I am. Tim says, angry. Bull run is coming. I got a plan and strategy. My Kickstarter is prepping up. You're my first interview. Okay, yeah, so I read that. And Doctor says, people in the US won't be able to use Binance later this year. What should we do? Well, if you're worried about Binance, you should go to Binance.us. Binance is actually releasing an exchange specifically for the US market. So saying that you won't be able to use Binance is not entirely true. You won't be able to use the international version, the version that international markets can use, but they're developing a specific website for the United States, Binance.us. A lot of people evidently don't know this. I'm hopeful that it will go live later this year, but it'll be an exchange that is fully regulated. It falls within the regulation of the United States, so SEC oversight. So I'm not going to worry too much. So guys, what are you guys doing? Are you guys excited? Are your portfolios set up right now? What is your strategy? And listen, here's the thing about your profits also. When you begin making your profits off crypto, you should be taking those profits and not spending them on a new flat screen television or putting rims on your car or whatever it is that you do. You should be taking that money and reinvesting it into building a new business for yourself. You heard me right. Okay, you should be of course, pay your taxes, but you should be taking that profit and investing it into building a new business, or rather multiple streams of passive income. Okay, so the money that you make from your crypto, please don't see it as a piggy bank. That is reinvestment funds. All right, the vast majority of that you should be using to reinvest, and then you can 10%. That's the 10% that's left over. That's the money you can spend. You can use for yourself. You can have fun with that. All right, but beyond that, you should be reinvesting your profits and building out other streams of passive income. And as I said, you shouldn't be exiting from the crypto market. You should obviously always keep a foot in the crypto market. I never told you to sell all your crypto. I said just to take profit. Take profit, recover your investment. realize a profit, and then you can let the rest of it ride and do what you want with it. That's all I said. But you should always keep a foot in the crypto market. Bitcoin's at $9,937 right now. This thing is moving. It's moving. It's moving right now. I'll tell y'all that. It is moving. It's so funny because there's so many coins that are going for like a fraction of a penny. And the irony is that many of these coins are going to just like, they're going to be going for a lot of money, like a lot of money. Like you put $100 into some of these coins. Like for example, one of my favorite coins is XYO. XYO is going for 0.001. All right. And I think I've got like maybe $100 in there, $200 in there. The funny thing about this is I want you to think about this, guys. So I've got maybe $100 in XYO right now. XYO increases, and this coin only has about 8 billion. The available supply is only about 8 billion. The total supply is only about 14 billion. All right, and you have to understand this is compared to coins like IOTA, Ripple that have like giant supplies. The point I'm trying to make is that as more people are coming into the market, this is one of the best coins to pick up based on the history of the team, what they're aiming to achieve. So $100 investment, this coin can easily go to 10 cents, 50 cents, or even $1 a coin. Now think about this this could be up to $1 a coin by the end of this year or next year. Now, I want you to think about this. So I have, let's say, $100 invested in XYO. All right, $100 multiplied by 10. All right, bringing it up to a penny. That would put me at $1,000. Right now, this goes up to 10 cents. That's $10,000. All right, that's $10,000. I want you to follow along with me and do the math. This goes up to $1 a coin. That is $100,000 from a $100 investment. Okay, and based on the history of this coin, based on how this coin is extremely undervalued. XYO. All right. Like I said, and you're going to say, well, how did you just figure that out, Angry? I was able to figure that out using the steps that I talk about in the course that I am offering on Crypto Money that teaches you literally how to choose and invest in altcoins that are going to increase by 10 times to 1,000 times or more. So don't forget, I actually put out a course. This course is $299, where I teach you how to figure out how to look for those indicators. All right. So that's definitely something. If you haven't picked up that course yet, go and pick it up now. All right. Because that course is headed to $399. Yes. You heard me, guys. That course is headed to $399. All right. In just a couple of days. So you can get this course for $299 right now. I recommend that you don't sit on your hands. Don't forget, guys, no risk, no rewards. I've said this plenty of times. It's up to you guys right now. I'm busy with my businesses. I'm forming multiple streams of passive income, and I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not going to waste my time trying to convince anyone anymore. It's funny when I see someone come to the channel and they're like, okay, it's like, it's your job to convince me. And I'm thinking to myself, my job to convince you? My job to convince you? No, it's not. It's not my job to convince you to invest in cryptocurrency. All right? I'm just providing you with this information. It's up to you to make that decision for yourself. Okay? There's like so many people who think that. There's so many people who seem to think that, as a content creator or as a person who's bullish on crypto, it's my job to convince them. Like, what? I'm giving you the knowledge, I'm giving you the opportunity to learn, but it's up to you to actually move forward. All right. And it's not my job to convince you to do anything. If you don't want to, if you don't like the knowledge, if you don't want this knowledge, then don't utilize it. Unsubscribe. Because it's funny when I hear people saying it's my job to convince them. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm making my money. I'm already making my money. It's not my job to convince anyone to do anything. I'm just being honest with you. I put the knowledge in front of you, and that's it. All right? Those people who are deciding, they don't want to invest right now, or they're still cautious, they're still afraid to invest, or they think that Bitcoin's a scam or crypto's a scam, that's cool. If you think cryptocurrency is a scam, that is perfectly fine. Please go with that mindset, but don't come back to me and say, but the reason why I thought it was a scam is because you didn't give me enough information. Again, I gave you the information that is available. I'm not charging you for, I'm explaining this to you. The videos are there. You can do your own research. It's so, the level of entitlement and it's intriguing today. Like people just don't, a lot of people just won't think for themselves anymore. And not only that, but they are quick to place blame on others as though others, it's the job of others to help them to make wise decisions in life and to learn. Like, no, that's your job. Tim says, angry, what do you see Doge, Sia, V-Chain, Stellar going up to? Sia can go back to about 10 cents a coin, maybe higher. Doge is a dangerous coin. Doge is a coin that could end up going to 50 cents or $1 a coin this year or next year. Doge is a very, very serious coin. All right? Don't mess with Doge. Like, don't sleep on Doge. Everyone should have Doge in their portfolio. I know you're like, what? Doge, the problem is that Doge has one of the strongest communities out there, and it's the communities that drive cryptocurrency. Doge's community is very, very strong. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. You have tons of top tier programmers working on it. You have tons of people engaged in it and that are promoting it. You have people who love Doge and they treat it like Bitcoin, okay? I would really dislike the day to come where people are fighting just to own a single Doge, but that is possible. So everyone should have some Doge in their portfolio. Stellar, again, is a great investment. Stellar is a good investment. I would definitely keep Stellar in your portfolio. To tell you where I think it's going to go, the actual price, I can think that it can 10x in the short term, and it can go up by 100 times in the next 2 years or so or less. Again, it's really hard for me to make. I feel like I'm I'm underestimating right now how high things may actually go, and I'm trying not to get too far ahead of myself. But because of what we saw in the last crypto bull run, if this, based on how this will progress, it could really result in gains that are much larger than I'm predicting. I'm being very honest with you. I don't feel like they're going to be much smaller. I feel like, because I'm looking at market history, they could be gains. I think that a lot of the numbers I've been throwing out, like Bitcoin going to $30,000 this year, or even 50, I think that those could be conservative estimates. I'm very, very honest with you. I think those could be very, very conservative estimates. And I know some of you could, and I feel like there may be some of you like that'll say, what the heck, Angry? You said 30, you didn't say 200,000. Again, no, I mean, who would have actually predicted that it would go to $200,000 a coin this year? Again, that's why I say don't time the market, okay? Don't time the market. Tim says, angry. Tim says that he's got 100,000 Dogecoin. He's good. I am jealous. Very good, bro. Doctor says, what about Monocoin? So I've heard of Monocoin. I've seen it around. I can't really tell you whether or not I'm too interested. I don't even know what utility it offers. So I don't know if that really says anything about whether or not it's a good coin. I would have to look into it. I've just never personally been interested. It falls kind of like in the same field as Linda coin for me, and I've actually done research on Linda. AP says crypto's making runs like crazy. Yes, like I said, you guys should have your money in altcoins right now. You'd be investing in what we usually call crap coins, not Bitcoin. Dron says, I'm excited, AP. I hope Angry is wrong and it goes up over 10,000%. Monocoin was busting on CMC. The thing is with these smaller coins, guys, you have to be very careful because a lot of people end up coming into the market. They see these coins with large numbers, and then you have these groups that pump these coins. So people think, oh my gosh, this coin has utility because they see the value of it skyrocketing up. But what they don't realize is that these coins are being artificially inflated in value by groups. And they know that people are looking at these coins. That's what's a lot of these crap coins. They're going to shoot up in value because there are specific groups that are going to pump the value, and then after they pump the value, then it's going to gradually work its way back down. What you should be doing is you should be investing in these coins, and then you should wait. So for example, set a sell order. Set a sell order. You spend like $100 on this crap coin, okay? That's been around for a while. And again, I teach you in that course how to evaluate these coins to figure out which coins will have this behavior. And I might actually put together a separate course for you that goes even deeper into that. All right. And with that, you're going to buy those coins, and then you're going to set a sell order for those coins. So for example, you buy a coin like Linda, and for you put $100 into it, right? And let's say that gives you, that $100 investment gives you like 1,000,000 coins, all right? You're going to take that, and you're going to say, well, from that, I'm going to set a sell order, and at 10 cents. You're like, what? 10 cents? 10 cents. Or you can even go lower. It doesn't matter. All right, you can go 5 cents. And how this is going to work is you're going to set multiple sell orders. And by doing this, you can take advantage of the crypto boom when they start pushing up the price of this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put out a course for you guys that's going to teach you more extensively how to take advantage of these pump and dumps, okay? But because I actually I talk about it in the 10x profit course and the timing the market course, but I'm putting out a separate course that goes even further into that for you guys, so that you know how to find those specific crap coins that are going to experience this pump and dump behavior, so that you can actually take advantage of that. All right, that's what you need to do. BCD better go up to $100. I think it can end up, again, I feel like I'm being very conservative. Now I want to tell you guys something very quickly. If you notice any of the crypto markets beginning, like for example, let's say Bitcoin goes to $15,000 a coin, and then all the other markets start going down, right? You're going to say, what's going on? Why is Bitcoin going up so much and all the other markets are going down? The reason is simple, because people are pulling out money from other markets to invest it in Bitcoin. All right. So what you should be doing is investing in those other markets. You should not be investing in Bitcoin. I'm just telling you the honest truth. Don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the Bitcoin hype. You need to have a steady and level head. And as I said, you always need to take profit. Jerron says BCD to $300. Again, Jerron, is very possible, which is the reason why you always keep your foot in the market. But if you're sitting on 1,000 BCD right now, for example, you should begin taking profit. So for example, be prepared to sell, let's say, half of those at $5 at $5. Okay. And you're saying, what? But that's too low. Again, you're taking profit. Okay. You're taking profit. This way, don't be greedy. You're taking profit, you're recovering your initial investment, and then and making a profit on it, and then you can decide what you want to do with the rest. Then you don't have to worry about losing all your money, because you've recovered your initial investment. So you're not worrying, you're not starving, okay? So please, please, please take profit so that you don't lose everything. John says, damn, 325 BCD. Wow, you actually have, if you actually have 325, that's really good, okay? That's really good. Take profit at I would take some profit at like $5, please. All right, once you're able to take profit, that will allow you to, double, you'll get your initial investment back, and you will recover, and you'll also realize a profit. Then you can let the rest ride, the good thing about that is that you will be less adverse to losses, all right? Because again, even if it goes down to zero, it doesn't matter to you, because you've already made profit. You've already taken a profit, and you're not gonna end up with less than you started with, okay, with nothing. So there you go. Oh, Tim said that he has 325 BCD. That's really good, Tim. I'm so impressed with Tim's investing. I gotta tell you guys. Guy's been doing really good work. Like 325, geez. Tim, it can BCD at last time went up to was like $60 a coin. All right. And I mean, just to be clear, I honestly think it's going to go back in that range. Again, of course, you should be taking profit. Again, you just heard what I said. You should be taking profit. But if we were to do even like a little bit of math, for example, let's say you took some profit and you let 150 coins ride the market all the way up to $60 a coin. That would be $9,000. $9,000 from just 150 BCD. That's a great gain from a $325 investment. That's our $400 investment to nine. That's an incredible gain. All right. So please, please, please take profit. If you guys are still kind of like, having trouble with that, with understanding taking profit, then I have a course for you. I have a course for you. Don't forget that I actually have a course on cryptomoney.academy, which will actually teach, it's $129 right now, and it teaches you how to take profit from cryptocurrency and not lose your entire investment. All right. And the links to that course are in the description of the video. All the links to the course are in the description of the video. You need to go there. You need to start taking the course. You need to start learning because, like I said, I constantly emphasize taking profit. And it's the one thing that I worry about the most for a lot of you guys. For example, there was one guy who invested tons of money into this crypto I recommended. Okay. And when they invested, they bought in at like 75 cents and then it went up to $1.64. $1.64. Okay. So at $1.64, not only could you have sold half, you could have sold half, and you could have realized your original, you can have taken your original investment plus taken a profit, and you can let the rest ride. All right. And the coin has a lot of room for growth to go to anywhere from $100 to $800. It's in the same class as Monero. But unfortunately, I'm worried that they didn't take profit because they're banking on more. Okay. So once you're able to take profit, please do recoup your initial investment, realize a profit, and then let the rest ride. Doctor says 1,000 BCD would be amazing. It would. It absolutely would. Duran says he has 100 BCD. Very good, bro. Very, very good. And he says, I have exactly $108 in Bitcoin. Haha. My thoughts on that is that with the 108 that you have invested in Bitcoin, you should leave it alone. Like, you should think of that as a long-term investment if you want my honest to goodness truth, my honest to goodness opinion, because that 108, for example, where Bitcoin is at right now, let me see. I mean, it's probably increased a bit since you invested. So, I mean, think about this. If when Bitcoin goes to 100,000, that could be 10. That'd be $1,000. And Bitcoin goes up to a million. That could be about $10,000. I mean, it's kind of a long road with that, but I would think of that kind of like as a long-term investment, because but yeah, that's why I say that like your best bet is investing in other coins, investing in crap coins. But again, I would just let that ride. I personally would not even push to realize a lot of profit on it because it's such a small amount initially. So I would leave that as a very long-term investment. Let me see here. All right, guys. So yeah, let me read some more comments. Your comments are great. Jerron says, oh yeah, I ain't touching Bitcoin. There you go. Okay, doctor says, I invested on BCD when it was $70 a coin. Wow, 70 a coin? What the heck? Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about, all right? This is where I get annoyed. Oh, guys, by the way, Bitcoin futures trade above 10,000 mark as institutional open interest hits new high. So the institutional investors are basically going crazy right now. They're like, yeah, I want some of that. Regarding BCD, and I've always pushed BCT. I've always pushed BCD. It's always been one of my favorites. Regarding BCD, Bitcoin Diamond, I'm trying to see if I can find the pricing on that, see where it's at right now. But I mean, if you like, for example, if you invested at 70 cents, BCD is going for $1.30 right now. Okay, going for $1.30 right now. So my opinion is, honestly, I think it's going to hit $1.50. I do think it's going to hit $1.50, and very sooner than later. Okay, and although I would even now I would say it's not a bad time to start to consider taking profit, or to at least recoup your initial investment. I know you're like, what? The thing is, if you invested at 70 cents, I mean, you can recoup your initial investment right now, and then you can let the rest ride. That's my opinion. I know you're like, but it's going to go for more. Again, I still think you should recoup your initial investment and then let the rest ride. I mean, and then you can begin taking profit on that. But don't be greedy. Don't, again, it's not that I'm a cautious investor, but I've learned through my own investing that you do need to always take profit. So please go ahead and do that. You see here. Jerron says, I invested in BCD when it was $1. So in your case, Jerron, you said you have like 100 of them. I think around 250. I think around $2.50 would not be a bad place for you to take profit at, to recoup your initial investment, and then make a small profit, and then you can let the rest ride. If you want to let it go for 5, you can. Although, like I said, I always advise to take profit as soon as you can, and then let the rest ride. Roman H says, hi, Angry. What's going on, Roman? The doctor says, Verge is making me tired at 0.008. I actually just put a bunch of money in Verge recently. Like, I just bought a ton of Verge. Verge is actually really good. It has a very strong background, okay? And what's problematic is that a lot of people right now, that's XVG, I believe. They've been waiting so long, and they feel like, what's going on? Here's something interesting. So Verge has a $139 million market cap. It has a maximum, the available supply is around 15 mil, it's almost 16 billion. But here's the interesting thing about that. The max supply, the most that can ever exist, is 16.555 billion. So most of the Verge coins that will ever exist are already out there in the market. I mean, less than a billion new coins can actually come to the market. Less than a billion new coins can actually come into the market. All right. And that is actually a significant thing. You have to remember that Verge, at one point, of course, the number of coins were lower. Verge was going for it was going for as high as 15 cents. 15 cents a coin, 22 cents. So Verge was actually going for as high as like 22 cents a coin last year around December, January 2017, 2018. So that was a year and a half ago, more or less. I mean, yeah, guys, and it's going for 8 cents a coin. I really recommend people don't, lose their minds and instead wait it out. Just wait it out, please. Wait it out. Stop being impatient. Please stop being impatient, all right? As I said, you shouldn't invest every dime you have. You should keep some money on hand for emergencies. I've always said that about 30% of whatever your total holdings is usually a good idea. Although if you're like flat broke, you don't have a lot of money, like it's just coming and going, then I would just take whatever I could and invest it. Like if you're like, it's like, it could go in this or that, I would just take it and invest it. Doctor says, I have 10,000 XVG. That's very good. That is very good. That's a very good holding, dude. And XVG can go to $1 a coin. All right. XVG can go to $1 a coin. John says, I have 200 in Verge. That's really good. He says, though, I'd take XRP over Verge. I wouldn't. You're like, what? I wouldn't take XRP over Verge. XRP is a very good coin, and I can see XRP going up to, let's say, $5 or even $10 this year. But here's the problem with XRP. With Verge can increase something like 20 times to to 100 times this year alone or more, all right, based on where it is, because the value, because it's still pretty low. XRP, which has a ton of coins out there right now. In fact, let's look at XRP. Let's see how many XRP coins are actually in circulation right now. All right, it's a lot. It's like what, 35 million, 35 billion. Let me see. All right, so I was gonna say like, okay, maybe like I overestimated. Nope. The available supply of XRP right now with Ripple is actually 42 million. So there's 42 million Ripples out there right now at 44 cents a coin, and they've gone as high as like $4 or $5 a coin during the last bull run. The total supply is 99 million, and the max supply is 100 million. What that basically means is that 42 million of them are in current circulation, and while let me see here, while about 58 million of them are being held by the company that issued the coins, and the max supply, that means that less than about I want to say another billion, about another couple billion, 9 billion of them could be issued. So that's what that basically means. Available supply is is essentially the coins that are in circulation right now. Total supply is the coins that are actually exist, and the company who issued Ripple, they're holding almost 60 billion of these coins in reserve. And the max supply just means that the total number of coins that can ever exist. So about another 9 billion coins, just under 9 billion coins can still be generated. But considering how much they're already holding, that's like almost irrelevant, at least at this moment. Later on, if and when these coins are going for like $20 a piece, yeah, that's going to be a lot. Rowan says, now I have only 5,000 ARC coins. Why? I do not know. Well, you need to get on it. You need to get on top of that. Philosophy says, I have $1,445 in Bitcoin. I've been focusing heavily on Litecoin. Not going to lie. Cardano is looking pretty good too, lol. Not going to sleep on it. Litecoin has a massive amount of room for growth. Litecoin could potentially see $2,000 a coin this year. If not, maybe it could be. I might even be being I might even be acting a bit conservative. The reason why I say that is because Litecoin is essentially the silver to Bitcoin's gold. There's a lot of benefits in it. The Lightning Network, for example, is compatible with Litecoin from what I understand. Don't forget that Litecoin is actually built on the same infrastructure as Bitcoin was. So it's in many ways it's essentially Bitcoin. It just has a slightly higher, larger supply, slightly, but it's not insane. It's like what, 100 million or something around there. And there's a number of benefits with Litecoin, because right now, while everyone's trying to use Bitcoin to move money around, Litecoin, you can probably move money around a bit faster than Bitcoin, I think. So it's definitely another network. And the creator of Litecoin, Charlie Lee, is very, very active in the community. So unlike Bitcoin, who we don't actually know who the creator is, there's a bunch of people popping up. We know Charlie Lee, and Charlie Lee is very, very active in the community. Litecoin has a foundation. So yeah, Litecoin is definitely something you want to at least have some investment in if you're able to come in at this point. Let me see here. Somebody has 400,000 ADA. That's actually really Cardano. Who has oh my God, 400,000. The heck? Jerron, are you sure? Jerron, are you sure that you have 400,000? You just double check, bro. You just said you had 400,000 Cardano. What the heck? No. You can't have 400,000, bro. No, dude, you can't. No, you had to have made a mistake. No, dude, you can't. 400,000 doesn't make. No, dude, you can't have that many. You can't have that many, dude. 400,000 Cardano right now would mean that you're sitting on $9,000 in Cardano. Dude, Jerome, are you sitting on $9,000 in Cardano? Wait. My math might even be off. What the hell, dude? What the heck? I'm sorry. What the heck? What the heck, dude? What the heck is? Are you in, dude? I'm like. Okay, yeah, you'd be sitting on. Okay, so what the? This is not for real, dude. If you actually have that much Cordona right now, like, I mean, I don't know. What am I gonna say? Like, that's that's amazing. That's amazing. All right. So if you're sitting on if you're sitting on that much Cordona right now, congratulations, bro. Congratulations. If you're sitting on that much Cordona right now, doctor says more like $35,000. Yeah, yeah. Like, what the heck? No way, dude. If you're sitting on that much, take a profit right now. Take a profit. Take a big profit. If you're sitting on 400,000, I think you made a mistake. I think you made a. I think Jerome made a mistake. Like 400,000, 400,000. No way. No way, Jerome. If you're sitting on 400,000 in ADA right now, please go and sell half of it. Please go sell half of it and be happy. I am. He says I am. That was my first investment. Dude, please go sell half of that right now. If you're sitting on 400,000 in Cordona, please go and sell half of that right now. Okay? If you're actually sure. All right? Please go and sell half of that. Do not now. I mean now, not tomorrow. I mean right now. Okay? You can let the rest ride. Please go and sell half of that right now. Okay? Go and sell half of that right now. All right? And then you can, of course, you can send over a contribution to my PayPal account for all the great content. If you want to. But please go and sell half of that right now. My gosh. Doctor says Jerome will be a millionaire. Hodl. Jerome, if you're actually sitting on that, do not listen to him. Do not do the whole hodl thing on that. Please go and sell half. Please go and sell half, dude. Please go and sell half. All right. Please go and sell half. You'll be sitting. You'll end up cashing out at like 17,000. Let me see. Like like trying to figure out like $18,000. You'll end up cashing out at like almost $18,000. Okay, forget about anything else. Forget about anything else. Just go and cash out. Go get some of that. Oh, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say, like, bro, like, doctor? What do you want me to say? All right. What do you want me to say? I'm always. Of course, dude. Of course. I said that you guys were investments for me, didn't I? Jensen says, I only have 3,198 Bitcoins left. Should I sell half? Jensen, are you actually sitting? That's how many Bitcoins you have? If you actually have that many Bitcoins, I mean, obviously, oh gosh. Are you talking about BCD or actual Bitcoins? Because, that would make you a really rich guy right now. I would, you should sell half. You should sell half. If you're sitting on 3,198 Bitcoins right now, you should sell half of your Bitcoins, realize a profit, and then you can let the rest ride. These guys, I know, like I said, guys, my investing tips right now, I've become a much better investor. All right, you can despise me later on. You can despise me later on when they're like Bitcoin's like $1 million a coin. Or you can despise me later on. Sell half of them if you're BTC. Okay, yeah. He's a Daniel Utley, it says, damn, he's a baller. Yeah, you should sell half. Sell half right now. Sell half of those coins right now. Half of them right now, especially when we're at like 9,000. Don't be greedy. I'm impressed with your ability to hold them this long, but please go and sell half of your coins right now. Realize your profit, and then you can basically relax from there. Begin reinvesting in other streams of passive income, but building out other passive income businesses. But yeah, you should collect that, and then you can basically do what you want with the rest. As that's increasing, you can take more profit, and as any decreases in the market, like I said, buy low, buy low, sell high, and you'll have a lot of opportunity there. So it gives you much more flexibility. So definitely go and sell. Roman said 1/3. Sell half, dude. Sell half. Don't listen to Roman. Sell half. Sell half. Half. At that many Bitcoins, sell half. Sell half. Jensen said I already sold 3,000 at 16. I already sold 3,000 at 16K. 6,000 at 16K. You sold 3,000 at 16K. 16K a piece? If it was 16K a piece, very good. You did really good on that. Okay, here's the problem. All right, so you've actually realized the profit then, because you have 3,000 left, and you sold 3,000 at 16K. I assume during the last bull run. So obviously, then you should be sitting on a good amount of money. If that is the case, you've already realized a very solid profit, in my opinion. You actually sold half of them, more or less half of your coins previously. You realized a really solid profit. In my opinion, that changes the game entirely. So now I wouldn't even say sell half. I would say that you should hold your coins until they increase to a very bare minimum of 15,000 or probably $20,000 a coin. But I don't even think, I honestly don't think, unless you're in like a financial constraint right now where you need the money, I would actually just leave that be. I would actually just leave that be, bro. I would actually just leave that be. I wouldn't even sell. I would just leave it be until Bitcoin hits like 50,000, maybe 50,000, and then I would sell some, possibly, or 100,000. But the fact is, you've already realized a good amount of profit. If you sold them at $16,000 a coin, $3,000 to $16,000 a coin, then you've already realized a very, very solid profit. And you can basically, I would let it sit right now. I mean, again, you pulled in, let me see here, you put 48 million. Okay, so maybe you're pulling my leg right now. Maybe you're pulling my leg right now. If you actually pulled in 48 million, yeah, you'd be out of your mind to sell a single Bitcoin at this point. You'd be out of your mind to sell a single Bitcoin at this point if you actually sold them at that. So I would just let it ride. Doctor says, give me at least one BTC. I'll tell you something about the rich. The rich don't just hand out money like that, so he's not giving you anything. I'll tell you that right now. All right. Oh, Jensen. Daniel says TradingView is going crazy right now. Can't even load the BTC chart. Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely, absolutely is. So Jensen's in the chat. Jensen's sitting on like $49 million. Good job, bro. Good job. Dude, you don't need the money. You don't need the money, dude. Go become a crypto billionaire. Jensen, listen to me. If you're telling me the truth, if you actually have that kind of liquidity right now, don't sell a single Bitcoin right now. Don't sell a single one. Don't even sell one. If you're sitting on $48 million, you've already taken your profit. You've already taken that much profit. Don't sell a single one. All right? Wait for it to get to $500,000 or $1 million a coin. All right? I'm so serious. Go and become a crypto billionaire, bro. Go and become a crypto billionaire. You're on your way to crypto billionaire if that's the case. Don't worry yourself about any of that stuff. All right? Let me see here. Paul says, Angry, do you think NEO is a good long-term hold? So NEO has been around for a while. There's a lot of, let me double check. NEO G. I don't know what the heck is wrong with this like darn thing. I'm trying to like pull it. Okay. Let's look at NEO right now. NEO has a total supply of 100 million coins, available supply of 70 million, which means that the company that issued NEO has a max supply of 100 million, which means that the company that issued NEO is sitting on about 29,500,000 coins, a little less than that. But they're sitting on almost 30 million coins. So, let me have a look at the market history. NEO's been around since 2016, actually before the bull run even took off. And NEO has actually gone as high as $112 a coin. Funny thing, guys, something funny about NEO. When NEO first came out, it was going for 18 cents a coin. 18 cents a coin. NEO was actually going for 18 cents a coin when it first came out. Like when it first hit the markets back in September 2016, NEO was going for 18 cents a coin. Right now it's going for $13 a coin. But during the crypto bull run, it actually went as high as $153 a coin. So is NEO a good investment? It's not a bad investment, but you have to look at the prospect of it increasing in value. So for example, going at $13 a coin right now means that the maximum, like the top tier growth you're going to expect is about 10 times gains on NEO. The people who invested in NEO very early, they've already made their money, and they've made a ton of money because NEO has a $983 million market cap. So it has almost a $1 billion market cap. So the people who got in early are the ones who made a ton of money. In your case, and if you're thinking about investing in NEO, I would think about this carefully. You put $100 in NEO right now at $13.94. Let's average that off to $14. You would have to wait for NEO to go up to $140 to realize 10 times gain. So that $100 would become $1,000. That's not bad. But to be very honest, there's a lot of other coins out there that have much more room for growth, where you could turn $100 into $10,000 or $100,000, and you wouldn't even have to cash out on that coin entirely. For example, I've talked about Ether Zero, which is a forked coin from Ethereum, and it's a pretty active project with a lot going on. If you haven't checked out Ether Zero, I've talked about why you should be holding a bunch of Ether Zero already, why you should have invested in Ether Zero, but some of you did not. And let me see here. Ether Zero right now is 27 cents a coin, for example. But I want you to think about this. It currently has a market cap of $45 million, an available supply of 162,920,000 coins. So roughly around almost 163 million coins. And the total supply is 204 million. We don't actually know what the max supply is, but maybe I guess it's still being mined, then, because Ethereum is a mineable coin. But here's the interesting thing about this. So for example, the company that issued this, they're sitting on maybe around 42 million coins. Who cares? But the thing is, Ether Zero is at a very low price right now when you consider that. So the room for growth, alongside something like Ethereum, let's look at how much Ethereum is going for at this exact moment, right? Ethereum. Okay. Ethereum's going for $292 a coin, and during the last bull run, Ethereum went as high as $1,100 a coin, $1,171 a coin. So I mean, if you consider those factors, and then you consider where Ether Zero is, and the fact that Ether Zero has a lot of utility that is above that ranks well above Ethereum. I mean, for example, at 27 cents right now, you put $100 into Ether Zero. Ether Zero could be going for $27 a coin next month. Okay, it could be going for $27 a coin next month easily. All right. So I mean, your money would be multiplied. You'd be sitting on $10,000 from your initial $100 investment. Do you see what I'm saying now? So it's a much better point of entry versus something like Neo that those people already got in early. And Ether Zero is a forked coin. It's actually forked from the Ethereum blockchain. It's one of the major forks that have been successful. Team's been pretty active. So yeah, that's how you have to learn how to evaluate your coins. You really do have to learn how to evaluate your coins, because if you don't, then you're going to miss out on investing. Let me see here. Roman says Adam built up a community in 2017 with Burstcoin, 30 sats, 971 sats. After some attacks from others and so on, it is now out of his hand and only 45 sats or so. Burst is an interesting coin. Burst is definitely interesting. I still think that there's some potential in Burst. In best BTC times, he had over $3 billion. Unbelievable. Wow. Let me see here. Angry, do you know the YouTube channel Bitcoin Official? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I pay attention to a couple of different channels like Crypto Daily. Doctor says, what exchange should I get ETZ on? So if you guys have me doing the work for you, all right? And it's so funny because here I am helping out a lot of you guys who criticized me and spoke poorly of me. Doctor, you were one of those people. You didn't like me. You didn't like me very much for a while. Doctor. Didn't like me very much for a while. Okay. And I'm not saying I'm bitter, but I do remember these things. But for others than Doctor, if you want to pick up some some ETZ, Ether Zero, which exchange do I recommend? My top exchanges are going to be BitMax, DigiFinex, and Hotbit. I think I have accounts on all of those. If you ask me which one I have my Ether Zero in, I don't remember. I think DigiFinex was a little frustrating to use, but it is an exchange you can use. Hotbit also works, and BitMax also works. In terms of EXMO and BitThump and EXX, I don't even know if I've ever even used those exchanges. I may have tried BitThump before, I'm not sure, but I believe I have used BitMax, DigiFinex, and Hotbit, and they've all been pretty functional. I would start off with BitMax and then try DigiFinex. If you still have trouble with them, then I would look towards Hotbit. I'll actually tell you something interesting. So for example, right now, it's 27 cents a coin, but if you try to go and purchase them on BitMax, the lowest you may be able to purchase it may be around 32 cents a coin. You're like, what? That's actually happened. That actually happened to me. All right, I bought in a bunch of coins at 18 cents a coin. You guys were like, what? Yeah, I bought a ton of coins in Ether Zero at 18 cents a coin, and then I wanted some more, and I actually ended up having to buy in at 32 cents a coin when it was going for 27, 28 cents a coin, because people already know that this coin is a good coin, so they're charging a 5 cent or more premium. I'm gonna be warn you guys about this one. Don't sleep on this one too much, because that, again, it's just it's just is what it is. All right. Oh gosh, isn't it fun, guys? Isn't it fun building out your future? Isn't it fun seeing what you've invested in actually coming to fruition and money actually being generated right now? Isn't that incredible? You should feel really happy. You should feel proud of yourselves for being people who actually stepped up while everyone was playing, being very negative and be busy with politics and all this other stupid stuff that's going on in the world. You guys were actually making investments. You guys actually believed in something when other people were just completely filled with doubt. And I'm going to tell you something as well. There's going to be a lot of people turning to you guys, looking for help, asking for investment tips and stuff along those lines. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of those people you need to leave behind. And I know you're like, what? Friends, family? Because you don't really have time for that right now. What you should be doing is also surrounding yourself by successful people, surrounding yourself by people that you want to be like, or that people that want to aspire to be greater. People who did not believe in you, people who doubted it, or just like sat on their hands, now coming looking for help. These people will help pull you down. All right. Me personally, don't waste your time on them. I know friends, family, or if they want your help, they're gonna have to pay you good money. Okay? If they want your help, they're gonna have to pay you good money for that help. I'm just being honest with you. I'm being real honest with you. There are a lot of people who talk poorly of me because I always say go and get your money, but at the end of the day, that's what you have to do, all right? If you want to survive, if you want to make it, you cannot let people take advantage of you. And I'm being that very, very honest with you. I don't care if it's your mother, your father, your little brother, all right, or your uncle. I don't care who it is. All right, you need to make sure that you are not just working for free. Don't go work for someone else for free thinking that good karma will come back to you. It doesn't work like that. The only one that you owe anything to is the Lord Jesus Christ. You don't owe anything to any random stranger, all right? Acts of kindness are great, but don't be foolish about it, all right? And especially people who were very negative and pessimistic or just on the fence, you don't owe them anything. And a lot of these people, if you turn them down or you don't want to do help them for free, they're going to speak poorly of you, and they're going to say things along the lines like, imagine when you could be down right now, and imagine who would you be turning to? Not you. It's the truth. Not you. All right. A lot of the times we end up helping others, believing that we help them because one day we'll need someone to help us. Let me tell y'all something. I remember all the people, what I've done for others when I was homeless. One of my brothers, when I told him I was suffering on the street, he laughed in my face. All right. When I was homeless, he laughed in my face. As I told him I was out there dying, he laughed in my face. And he was making money at that point. He laughed in my face. He thought it was funny. If I had expired while I was homeless, living in that situation, he laughed in my face. He thought it was hilarious. Okay? So I want you to understand, this whole blood is thicker than water thing. Please learn from me. Please learn from me. It really isn't. Your friends and your family could be let me tell you something about family. Family will do things to you. Family members, your family will do things to you that not even a stranger would do. I'm just being honest with you. You will find that the people who will hurt you most in this world, and I am not talking just out of, just because of my personal experience and hurt feelings. I really want you guys to understand this. I want you guys to understand, because I want to share. I want you guys to really know that I'm not talking out of malice. I'm just sharing this because so many people don't believe it. The people that will often hurt you the most, do the worst to you in this life, will be your family and your friends, okay? So-called friends, okay? But your family are the ones that you typically have to watch out for more, all right? Your friends often will be more of a family. You can trust your friends often more than you can trust your family members. All right? You can trust your best friend more. You can trust a friend more than you can trust your brother. I'm telling you. All right? I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this very, very carefully. Very, very carefully. So please do not get wrapped up in this notion of loyalty to family and friends and all that other nonsense jargon. The only one you should be loyal to is God, and you should be putting yourself first, all right? If you're good with God, don't worry about anyone else, all right? Don't worry about anyone else. I know some of you are in a situation now where you feel like, maybe you owe your parents something. You don't owe your parents anything, okay? You don't owe your parents anything, okay, for bringing you into this world. What, you want to pay them back for bringing you into this world? You want to pay them back for educating you? Like, what? Like, why would you pay your parents back? Now, for example, if your parents were good parents and you you want to take care of your parents, that's different. But don't think that everything that they did for you, if they did anything for you at that, is something that somehow means that they are deserving of it makes them entitled. At the end of the day, no one is entitled to anything. Your parents, what they've done for you, when you have children, you don't expect anything from your children. You're not supposed to. In other countries where they don't have things like Social Security, for example, here in China, people have kids because they expect their kids to come back. That's their Social Security. Go to countries like China, go to countries in the middle in the Caribbean, go to countries in Europe. They don't have Social Security. Their Social Security is children. They have children, so their children will come and take care of them, preferentially, usually their sons. But realistically speaking, even then that creates very much a bit of a burden. But I'll tell you something interesting. You go to country, there's a lot of villages in China where you have parents who will actually go and they'll wait at the bus stop. They'll wait at the bus stop early in the morning and hold a place in line for their children, just to make the lives of their kids a little bit easier, because they realize that their kids are their security. Okay? And the older people will do that because they understand their kids are their security. But you don't have people like that, and your mother's not going to go wait on the bus in America. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. But you become a millionaire. They're like, oh, we just became millionaires. No, we didn't. Mom, what? No. This is me, Mom, not you. This is me. The father that you're gonna see, like, some of y'all have never even like met your father, or you haven't seen this dude in like 20 years, and all of a sudden he's phoning you up. Like, what the heck? He wants to know how you're doing, and this has nothing to do with like a post on Facebook or hearing through the grapevine that you just became crypto rich. And then they start talking all kinds of things like, I always knew you were a smart one. You had this big, look at you and your big forehead. You were always such a brilliant one. I always knew you were going to do big things in life. And I didn't want to just, they act like they don't even want anything from you. They just want to be around you. They just want to be around you now, all right? And they have the biggest smile, and they're so warm and everything. Listen to me, all right? Guys, that's one good thing about being at the very bottom. You learn who your real friends are, right? And if when you're at the very bottom, and then you find that you had no friend, and there were no friends and family that came to your aid, then you really had no one other than God. I'm being honest with you. You had no one other than God. All right. So that means you need to make some new friends and you need to start your own family. Anyway, guys. You can take a course on cryptomoney.academy right now. You can get the how to become a crypto millionaire course for those of you, because it's a completely different strategy. If you want to become a crypto millionaire, it's a completely different strategy that you have to utilize than if you want to just become a thousandaire. All right. And I talked about a lot of that in this video, explaining why you have to utilize a different strategy. That course is $129 right now. And actually, the course is going to be going up to $199. All right, the course is going to be going up to $199. So if you want to get this course right now at $129, you still have let me correct myself. You have an hour and a half. I've been streaming for a while. You guys have an hour and a half. If you want to pick up the course, How to Become a Crypto Millionaire, you have an hour and a half to go and pick it up. It's $129. It's going to hit $159, and it's going to $199. On July 1st. All right. We also have tons of other great courses out here for you. You guys can check them out. If you haven't taken the How to Choose and Invest in Altcoins that'll increase by 10 times, by 10 times to 1,000 times or more, you definitely need that course. Because as you guys can see, people were asking me in this video, like, oh, Angry, do you think this coin is going to go up by this much? What do you think about this coin? If you take this course, you're going to learn the same steps that I take to evaluate coins very quickly. I can look at a coin and evaluate it rapidly and quickly. You're going to learn that in that course. So that's definitely something you want to do. But anyway, guys, let me know what crypto you've invested in. Let me know what you're working on, and we'll go from there. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I know you guys are like getting a peek of my window right now. Like, guys, this is my command window. This is my command window right now. Like, you guys are getting a peek of my command window. Like, I've got the chat going in the left. I've got I've got chat going in the right, the video on the left. I'm monitoring the analytics. monitoring the analytics, the viewers, the chat rate, the playbacks right now, the watch time, the average watch time duration. It's pretty cool. It's like my command center. All right. Anyway, guys, you can find links to the course in the description of the video, cryptomoney.academy. Let me know what you're invested in. Let me know what other passive income, streams of passive income that you want to invest in. And because right now it's time to get your money. Like I said, always, always, always take profit, love God, get money, and shares.